Good morning, gang. It's your guy, Mr. Fingers, early on a Saturday morning. Jim Saturday. What's going on today? Conference championships. Last night we did see Boise State basically dominate UNLV in every phase of the game. Ashton Genty had another phenomenal game. I know everybody's saying Travis Hunter because he's a two-way player, but I think he made it a closer. He made a bigger statement with last night's game. I know that it is an amazing accomplishment, and this is not taking anything away from Colorado. Let me make sure before anybody says I got problems with Deion. I got no problems with Deion. Deion was drafted by my favorite NFL franchise. Uh, and what he has done with Colorado is phenomenal. What Travis Hunter has done is nothing short of amazing. He's an incredible athlete. However, you also have to factor in the fact that Ashton Genty had an extra game, so he got a chance to get eyes on him one more time, and he did not disappoint. That 75-yard run was incredible. I mean, he barely, when he went to stiff arm the lone defender that stood between him and the tackle, it was like he gave him the Bruce Lee death touch, and the guy just collapsed, and then it was just a sprint to the end zone. Uh, anyway, I digress. But today's game, the one of note, the one that I am really here to talk to you about, you know what it is. We already saw these two teams match up earlier this year. Georgia walked away with a 30-15 victory at Texas. This game in Atlanta, so essentially a home game for the Dogs. Not a home game, but essentially a home game. Atlanta and Athens, for those of you that aren't familiar, Atlanta and Athens are not very far away. So, you know, if you live in if you live in the DMV, those are my folks that know me from Virginia. It's like driving from Leesburg to Fairfax, essentially, on highway. Now, of course, once you get to Atlanta, you have another hour from the time you cross the city limits until you get to the stadium, because everything in Atlanta is an hour from Atlanta. But I digress. Do I think the Dogs can pull this off? I absolutely do. If the Dogs that showed up in Austin a few weeks back, we saw. Now, granted, they were playing against their last two games against UMass, but UMass gave us a run. UMass did give us a run for a little bit, but they played against Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech kept throwing everything they had at the Dogs, and the Dogs managed to prevail. I think the Dogs have a good chance at winning this game. I think the line is really close right now, the Vegas line. I didn't check it this morning. I'm not a gambler, but that's more sports talk that folks are interested in. So I look for it to be a great game, and Steve Sarkisian is no slouch of a coach either. I'm pretty sure he's come up with some schemes. I think he may have tipped his hand a little too early with the Texas A&M game last week and showing us the packages that he brings in Arch Manning for. So I'm pretty sure, and knowing Kirby like I know Kirby will burn a timeout. He'll see a formation and go, timeout. All right, here's what we're going to do. So I think what we're going to see is an insane chess match between two very good coaches today and two very good teams. I still think Georgia comes away with a W. We do know that as of right now, since there's not a whole lot of other games to upset the balance of the apple cart, as of right now, it doesn't really affect whether or not Georgia or Texas gets into the playoff, but it does affect seeding and who gets the first round bye, is what it basically boils down to. So we'll see what happens. And then again, the committee is prone to do something crazy because they have been, wow, it's been the craziest game of Parcheesi you've ever seen. If those of you that are going, Parcheesi, what is it? Look it up. It's going to be a really crazy game. So looking forward to it. I think the Dogs win. I've got the Dogs winning by minimum of 5. That's where I'm going to put it. I'm not even going to come up with a number because who knows? It could be a shootout, or it could be a knockdown drag out. So we'll see. But looking for the Dogs to come away victorious with this one, get that first round bye. Like I said, either way, both teams are pretty much going to wind up in the playoff unless, again, the committee decides to do something crazy. So we shall see. I got to get in here and get this workout in. I'm in here early today because I want to get some stuff knocked out. That and the gym is not as crowded at 7 o'clock in the morning as it is at 10 or 11 when you normally see me. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your football. If you're not a football fan, well, and if you're not a football fan, thank you for watching this video. But enjoy your football today. Colin and I will see you on Monday. I'll have commentary as the games go along. See you soon. Go Dogs.